lahat, kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, huwag kalimutang i-like ang video ito, click the notification bell at mag-subscribe ka na rin para updated ka sa mga bagong video na i-upload namin.
Effective February 1, 2022, the entry, testing, and quarantine protocols for international arriving Filipinos and foreign nationals allowed entry into the country shall be as follows, regardless of country of origin. Una, fully vaccinated international arriving passengers shall be required to present a negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior to departure from the country of origin. Upon arrival, they shall no longer be required to observe mandatory facility-based quarantine, but instead shall self-monitor for any sign or symptom for 7 days, with the first day being the date of arrival. They shall also be required to report to the local government unit of destination upon manifestation of symptoms, if any. Inuulit ko po, ito ay para sa mga fully vaccinated international arriving passengers. Second, international arriving passengers must have the following proofs of vaccination against COVID-19 recognized under existing IATF regulations. These include World Health Organization International Certificates of Vaccination and Prophylaxis, VaxCert-PH, or National State Digital Certificate of the foreign government which has accepted VaxCert-PH under a reciprocal arrangement unless otherwise permitted by the IATF. Meanwhile, for the unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, or individuals whose vaccination status cannot be independently validated, they shall be required to present a negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior to departure from country of origin. They shall also be required to undergo facility-based quarantine until the release of their negative RT-PCR test taken on the 5th day, after which they shall be required to undergo home quarantine until their 14th day, with date of arrival being the first day. The local government units of destination and their respective barangay health emergency response teams are tasked to monitor those arriving passengers undergoing home quarantine. In the case of children below 12 years of age who cannot be vaccinated, they shall follow the quarantine protocol of the parent or the accompanying adult or guardian traveling with them. Sa mga nagtatanong, paano naman yung mga nagka-quarantine na as of February 1, 2022? Ang sagot, ang mga individual na nasa parehong sitwasyon ay maaring mag-avail ng mga binanggit kong testing and quarantine protocols by February 1, 2022. The IATF likewise approved the following recommendations of the Technical Working Group. First, effective February 10, 2022, fully vaccinated nationals of non-visa required countries under Executive Order Number 408, Series of 1960, as amended, shall be allowed to enter the Philippines. They shall, however, be subject to the following conditions. 1. Holders of passports valid for at least 6 months at the time of arrival, and with return or outbound tickets to their country of origin or next country of destination. 2. they must have the following proofs of vaccination against COVID-19 recognized under existing IATF regulations, World Health Organization International Certificates of Vaccination and Prophylaxis, VaxCert-PH, or National State Digital Certificate of the foreign government which has accepted VaxCert-PH under a reciprocal arrangement, unless otherwise permitted by the IATF. Third, children below 18 years of age are exempted from the requirement of full vaccination and providing proof of vaccination status prior to boarding. Fourth, they shall observe the existing testing and quarantine protocols in place for fully vaccinated international arriving passengers as stated in Section B of this resolution in all ports of entry. 5. The list of non-visa required countries under Executive Order Number 408 Series of 1960 as amended may be found at dfa.gov.ph/list-of-countries-4-21-day-visa. 6. Fully vaccinated nationals shall not be included in the arrival quota set by the Department of Transportation and its one-stop shop. In addition to this, please note that as per IATF Resolution Number 157, beginning February 16, only fully vaccinated foreign nationals will be allowed to enter the Philippines. Ulitin ko po, ang mga foreign nationals ay hindi papasukin sa bansa kung hindi sila fully vaccinated. Also, the IATF adopted the specific recommendations of the Sub-Technical Working Group on VaxCert-PH. These include 1.
Berhere. Kabsec, yung Sec Berhere, uunahin ko na po itong mga follow-up questions dahil sa presentation ninyo, hinabol po ito ng Malacanang Press Corps to complete these stories. Mula po kay John Navillaviray na Asahi Manila, kung tama daw po ba to, we are now allowing fully vaxxed non-Filipinos to enter the Philippines as long as they come from non-visa required countries. Tourists are now allowed. Similar question po yan ni Laila Salaveria at ni Dreo Calonso na nagtatanong din kung essentially allowed na ang international tourism, same with Maricel Halili.
February 10 po, magiging effective yung pinapayagan nating pumasok ang foreign nationals coming from countries na under sa EO 408 series of 1960. So para step by step, no? Una sa lahat, simula February 1, hindi na po tayong magka-classify ng red, yellow, at green countries, no? Kasi inaasahan natin every uno nagka-classify tayo ng red, yellow, at green. So wala na pong red, yellow, at green country classifications simula February 1, 2022. Pagdating naman po ng February 10, 2022, itutuloy na po natin yung pagpayag nating pumasok sa bansa ang foreign nationals for business and tourism purposes as provided for under EO 408 series of 1960. Kung matatandaan po natin, nung IATF Reso 150-A po natin, dapat sinimula na po natin ito nung December 1, 2022, kung matatandaan ninyo. Pero sinuspend po natin pansamantala. So this now will start on February 10. So by February 10, itong pagpapapasok, basta yung mga under sa EO 408 beginning February 10, 2022, basta fully vaccinated. So fully vaccinated foreign nationals beginning February 10, as long as they come from countries as provided for under EO 408 series of 1960. Ito yung mga non-visa required countries.